Okay, so these are few predictive areas. These are few areas that I am predicting for October-November Edexcel Business Paper 1. Okay, so these are few areas. Now this is just prediction. Okay, maybe they might test one or two concepts from here, or they might not. They might give a completely different paper, but still these are few questions that they have kept on asking, so might as well study a little bit more, might as well stay prepared in these particular areas. First one is branding. Know the definitions of branding, social enterprise, economies and diseconomies of scale, stakeholders, job production, capital and labor intensive, definition for span of control, definition for profit. Now when they ask for the definition of profit, just write the formula, total revenue minus total cost. So you need to know the definition for profit, definitions for non-current liabilities and non-current assets, and current liabilities and current assets. Then apart from that, always it's better if you can study the pricing strategies. Pricing strategies means competitive based pricing, then cost plus pricing, then penetration pricing, price skimming. Just know that, that's important. External and internal recruitment advantages and disadvantages. Promotional techniques. If they promote it using billboards, what will happen? Few advantages. If they promote using television advertisements, what are the advantages and disadvantages? Just know few promotional techniques. Just go through the advantages and disadvantages. Especially in their justify type of questions, they might ask you these ones. So might as well have an idea about it. Then they might ask you like a 3-mark question for extension strategies. They might give a case study and ask what sort of extension strategy should this business use. Then they might also ask, they might give you one secondary research method and another primary research method, and they might ask you which method is ideal. So these are few areas that they might ask you the justify question. They might ask you competitive based pricing and cost plus pricing, and they might ask you which one is better. So mostly justify questions can come in those areas. Extension strategies, know 1 or 2 extension strategies that you can write for a 3-mark question. Then they might ask you what is the usefulness of quantitative data. That's very important. They might ask you how a business can use quantitative data to kind of help to improve their marketing mix. So quantitative data, maybe a business can get an idea about how much they should price from each and every customer. So that is very important. Then they might ask you impact of ineffective communication in a business. For a business, what are the problems of ineffective communication? So workers might feel demotivated, mistakes, wastages. So all those are problems. So you can write any of that. Why businesses pay more than the minimum wage? This is a question that they usually ask. So obviously maybe they want to retain the workers, they want to reduce the labor cost, recruitment cost, labor turnover. Maybe they don't want the workers to go for another organization. Maybe the existing workers are highly qualified. So maybe these are the reasons why they might want to pay more than the minimum wage. Then why businesses should comply with health and safety laws. Obviously, health and safety laws are usually followed by businesses because they want to protect the customers, the workers, like if something goes wrong, it might tarnish the image of the business. Workers can be very confident if they know the health and safety laws, if everything is compliant or everything is done according to the health and safety laws. So workers can be confident, it protects the customers, workers, you don't have to pay financial penalties, you can prevent negative marketing, all that when you comply health and safety laws and regulations. Then you also have to know few advantages and disadvantages of wide span of control and narrow span of control. know the calculation to do break-even calculation and net cash flow calculations. It's very important. Know the advantages of Boston Matrix and how star, cash cow, all these things work. Then know the benefits of Kaizen, then total quality management, lean production methods, anything related to quality, learn those. Then impact of technology on businesses, that's very important. They might ask you how business using technology, how it will impact the business. So might as well study that. Then factors to measure the success of the business. There are different factors you can measure the success of a business by profits, market share, sales revenue. So just know how it will help you to measure the success of the business, and also a however point for each factor. Now we can't completely rely on profit, because profits of a business will vary due to other factors, other external factors. So you can't tell whether the business is successful or not. Maybe it's performing really well, but due to external factors, the profitability of a business might fall. Then also I have written some more points. Also study job production, batch production, flow production. Have an idea about it. Go through your ratios. Know how to calculate the ratios and the usefulness of each ratio, acid test ratio, gross profit ratio, operating profit ratio, all that. Then apart from that, know the definition for delegation. That's also very important. So these are few areas that I think they might test you. God knows, they might test you, but better to study these things and keep. They might ask you these areas. Be careful when you're doing your calculations. So these are few predicted areas for October-November Edexcel O-Level business paper.